Staying in place is the worst thing you can do to yourself. It can literally kill you. That's why you should definitely be scared of it. Let me explain. First, let's talk about growth. Why do we live if not for growth? For learning new skills, for acquiring new abilities, of gaining experience, of meeting new people, doing new things. If you do the same all the time, if you eat the same all the time, you just become bored and you are not satisfied with your life. And I am not talking about routine. Routine is great, but I am talking about not trying anything new, even outside of your routine. There is two ways you can grow. So first, you grow through wins. Yes, if you act and if you achieve what you were trying to achieve, you grow definitely. If you want to get a job and you get it, you grew because you have a new job, you can learn new abilities, you gain probably more money. So you grow in more than one spaces in your life. The second way to grow also comes from action, and it is failing. And this is probably even more effective way to grow. Why? Because if you win, well, you get what you expected, and yeah, this is great, but you are not correcting what is wrong with you. There is always something you can improve, and I'm not talking about it in negative way of always looking for spaces I am bad at and feeling bad about it. I am talking about it in a self-improvement kind of way, when you look at yourself and you think, oh, I am lacking in this ability, making public speeches. So maybe I should try and learn it better to challenge myself and to become a better person. So this is what failure does. This is what it does. It is an indicator that tells you that something went wrong. Well, you tried to achieve something, you didn't succeed, and you look for the reason within yourself, because well, you can blame other people, you can blame other things, you can blame the weather, you can blame the God, you can blame everyone, everything, but it doesn't bring you anything. The growth comes only from you blaming yourself. Why? Because then you have an ability to change yourself. You can only change yourself, really. So if you acknowledge the part of you that is even partially, even kind of responsible for the bad thing that happened, you can improve it. And you can't improve other people, other things, weather, God, and so on. So that's why the best way, the most beneficial way of dealing with problems, with failures, would be to look for the problem within yourself and try to make it better for the next time. Not to be discouraged by the failure, not to overthink about it and get really sad and mad about it, but take it as a lesson, as an indicator that there is something in you that you can improve, so that this situation will never happen again, and you will know what to do better. You will know which skills are you lacking, what abilities, and so on and so on, what you did wrong, and this way you can just improve yourself for the next time. So you grow through wins and you grow through failures. The only case when you don't grow, when you don't gain anything, you don't gain any experience, is when you stay in place, when you don't act. So you grow through action, no matter what the consequence, no matter what the consequence of action is, whether it's win or a failure, you grow anyway. But you don't grow by staying in place. Let's say you play some sports, like soccer, for example, and you have an ability, you have a chance to go to a competition and try your skills. And in the first scenario, you go there, you play with other people, with maybe people better than you, but you win. And what did you gain there? New abilities, maybe new friends, new experience, like lessons on what can you improve in your next game. And if you fail, you still gain the same things. Maybe you don't get win. This is the only thing that differs these two. But if you don't go there, you will stay in place. You will play the same again, and you won't learn any new techniques and so on. That's why taking action and doing things even though you are scared of them is the best thing you can do, because inaction only keeps you in place and stops all your growth. And growth is the meaning of life, I guess. This is what self-improvement is all about. So the real lose is not lose, but not doing anything. Inaction is the real failure. And don't stay in place and join my community. You can do it in the description. This is the Fearproof Academy, the community when we discuss fear, and where you can find some helpful materials like courses or a Fearproof challenge generator, a tool I created just for you. It's in the description. So now, regret. What are the regrets of the dying? Well, you probably heard them in a movie. Maybe you know someone who passed away. What are the regrets? There is a book called I don't remember. It was top 5 regrets of the dying, or regrets of the dying, and it was written by a nurse working in a palliative care. So it means she was caring for people who were expected to die soon. So what are those regrets about? They are all about inaction, of not spending enough time with family, of not following your dreams and following other people's dreams, of not resting, not trying to be happy, not trying to connect with others, of not. Those are the biggest regrets, of not doing something. No one regrets doing something and failing. I mean, probably there are some cases like that, but when we talk about the most of the regrets, they are all about inaction. Because you gain experience both by failing and by winning. So those experiences stack, and you always gain something from taking action, whether it's this kind of good or this kind of good. You always gain something good, but you can't gain anything if you don't do anything. This is what I want you to take from this video. By staying in place, you don't change your life in any way. You don't move it. You're not getting better, and getting better just by this 1 percentile, this 1% is what we should focus on as humanity, to make our lives better, and in consequence make other people's lives better too. And the third thing I want you to put your mind into is pain. You are scared of taking action. You are scared of doing something because you think that if you fail, you will get hurt. You will get hurt a lot. And it may be true, depending on what you are thinking about, but the truth is also that you don't think what hurt, what pain will come at you if you stay in place. This is the most common mistake I see, that people always think only about the negative outcome of doing the thing and not negative outcome of staying in place, of not doing it. And if you were to take and write all the negative things that may happen by you taking this, doing the thing, and by not doing it in half a year or 3 years after, the long-term consequences, you would see that the consequences of inaction, consequences of not doing the thing, are far more, I guarantee you, they are far more scary than those of taking an action. The consequences of taking an action are often instant, and you get hit with something and you can You can either like reduce its effect later or before doing the thing. You can kind of prepare. But when it comes to those things that will happen when you don't act, they will hit you later. You won't even remember the fact that you did not take action. They will come to you, and they will probably like make your life less likable, less enjoyable, and they can even lead to you ending this life. And it can be just too late for you to go back and change it. I mean, there is always time for change, no matter if you are 30, 40, or 80, but you can't turn back time. That's why a lot of people, like the rich people, pay a lot of money to have more time, because time is the only currency we can't like regain. You can earn more money, but you can't have more than 24 hours in a day. So yeah. And why I am even talking about it, why you didn't realize it, because it is kind of tricky. When you take action and you fail, there is an instant feedback. You get punched in the face, you get slapped in the face instantly. So you get an instant feedback. And only later, when you analyze it, when you like journal about it, you understand what lesson did you get from it. And when you don't take action, when you stay in place, the first thing you feel is like happiness, comfort. You didn't leave your comfort zone and you're happy about it. But the truth is that the consequences will catch up to you, but it will be like a year, 3 years, 5 years from now. And then finally you will regret it. So, well, we are people, we are like simple-minded, and if we don't see a reward or a punishment early, we tend to think that it will not come. That's why so many people tend to scroll social media, watch porn, and play video games, because it's an instant gratification. And less people work out, less people read books, less people like work hard, because those are the things that have the like delayed gratitude. At first it's hard, it is uncomfortable, but the fruits of your labor come like in a half a year or a few years of working out. You don't gain muscle by working a week or two or even a few days. You gain muscle by working, by being disciplined, by working out for years. And the same is with like pain from taking and not taking an action. So yeah, inaction, as a conclusion, inaction only like seizes your growth, brings you more regret and more pain. So there is really no reason you shouldn't act. Yeah, so like, as a conclusion, go and act, and don't even think of not doing the thing. Just take a step and see if it brings you win, then great. Or will it bring you a failure? That's also great, because you also learn much by failure. And if you don't know how to take a step, go into the description and get a Fearproof challenge generator for free by joining my newsletter. Or if you want like personal help from me, like the chance to meet me and talk with me, join Fearproof Academy. This is our community when we fight fear together, because you don't have to do it alone. And if you're interested if fear can be actually good for you, which I kinda explain in this video, check this video here, my previous video. So yeah, stay fearproof.